Welcome, bienvenue, willkommen to BMW Canada's auto show and a movie powered by Bowers & Wilkins, where today we bring you a virtual inside look at the world of BMW during what is typically auto show season here in Canada. My name is Kevin Marcotte, and today I'll introduce highlights from our 2021 lineup. Plus, in keeping with the movie theme, I'll even include some film recommendations, all starring BMWs, of course. Now, let's talk product, and we begin on the electric side of our business. To look ahead, let's take a quick look back. BMW's EV roots actually trace back decades, with our modern lineup starting to take shape 10 years ago in the form of the i8 concept car. And what a shape that was. In fact, some viewers may remember the stunning i8 concept with its glass doors and Tom Cruise behind the wheel in Mission Impossible: Ghost Protocol, a car that we also proudly debuted at the Canadian International Auto Show in Toronto. Fast forward to 2014, and the production version of the hybrid electric i8 premiered in Canada, proving concept car looks can become reality, and sustainability and supercar performance can coexist. At the same time, the fully electric i3 went on sale. Our designers and engineers had totally reimagined luxury with sustainable materials such as olive tanned leathers, canna fibers, and eucalyptus wood trim, forging a green route to premium into the future. The learnings on our electric journey have been immense. We've taken our BMW i know-how and now introduced the widest range of plug-in hybrids of any manufacturer, which can be a happy medium between internal combustion and fully electric. Our PHEVs have an all-electric range sufficient for short daily commutes to and from the office or errand runs, combined with the familiarity and peace of mind of a gasoline engine for longer days behind the wheel and road trips. And all BMW hybrids qualify for green plates and HOV lane access across Canada, a tremendous benefit not to be overlooked. The entry point into BMW's hybrid offer is the 330e. Starting at $44,950 with up to 37 kilometers of all-electric range as rated by Natural Resources Canada. The 3 Series hybrid comes in both rear-wheel and X-Drive all-wheel drive configurations, which qualify for federal and provincial rebates. So depending on where you live, at least $2,500 and up to $4,000 in British Columbia and $6,500 in Quebec. You can expect all the legendary performance from the 3 Series, plus the added benefit of 40 additional horsepower at launch from the Extra Boost function, thanks to the battery power. Now, to relive some of that fabled 3 Series performance on film, I suggest you check out the classic red E36 generation 325 coupe in the motion picture The Chase, a 1994 action adventure centered around a riveting car chase. Next is our midsize sedan, the 530e. The entire 5 Series lineup was updated in 2020. So in addition to the elegant new look comes a larger 12 kilowatt battery. That means the all-electric range is now rated up to 34 kilometers. I can personally attest to running all electric on my short commute to and from the office. Speaking of exceptional performances, one of the most famous BMW appearances on film features the E34 5 Series in a must-see 7-minute edge-of-your-seat car chase through the streets of Paris in John Frankenheimer's thriller Ronin. I highly recommend it. Moving on to our flagship 7 Series sedan hybrid, the 745LE is powered by BMW's hallmark inline 6-cylinder and an electric motor combining for an impressive 389 horsepower. Despite being the largest car in our lineup, Enercan rates fuel economy as low as 4.2 liters per 100 kilometers. And as with all BMW hybrids, it can be preconditioned while plugged in through the use of an app. In other words, automatically warmed without the gasoline engine running. And the 7 Series Movie Link, this epitome of luxury in the BMW range, has also been the choice of none other than James Bond in Tomorrow Never Dies, as 007 controls the surface-to-air missile-equipped E-38-750 through his cell phone, clearly predicting the future of car tech nearly 25 years ago. For those of you who are SUV fans, the latest BMW to benefit from PHEV technology is our top-selling model here in Canada, the X3 Sports Activity Vehicle. Notably, for our viewers in Quebec, the X330E qualifies for a $4,000 provincial government purchase incentive rebate in La Belle Province. Like all BMW hybrids, the X3 can be charged using a standard 120-volt outlet or faster 240-volt outlets typically equipped at public charging stations. And clever packaging means trunk space remains on par with non-electric X3 models. Incidentally, one of those X3 variants, the M40i, will make a spectacular silver screen debut with Scarlett Johansson behind the wheel in the upcoming Marvel feature, Black Widow, later this spring. Rounding out our PHEV lineup is the second-generation plug-in hybrid X5 Sports Activity Vehicle. The new X5 xDrive 45e greatly enhances performance over the previous model with a 3-liter 6-cylinder twin-power turbocharged internal combustion engine. The high-voltage battery doubles in size to 24 kilowatts. As a result, electric-only range nearly doubles to an estimated 50 kilometers. To see just how far the X5 has come, you can find the original E53 X5 featured in the BMW film short Powder Keg, directed by Academy Award winner Alejandro González Iñárritu. If you watch the drama closely, you'll notice the first generation even came with a 6-speed manual gearbox. Look it up on YouTube. Now for a glimpse into the future of this evolving story of electrification. Coming in early 2022, the i4 will be the first ever fully electric premium sedan from BMW, combining performance, forward design, and practicality through sustainable means. Seen here in concept form, with up to 530 horsepower, the i4 will be capable of achieving the 0 to 100 in approximately 4 seconds. That's power and acceleration comparable to an M car. Visually, the concept car shows us prominent closed-off kidney grills that provide a tangible connection between the past and future of BMW. Rather than cooling functionality, the kidneys house multiple driver assistance sensors. The functional diffusers in place of the exhaust and exclusive air performance wheels combine lightweight design with optimized airflow. And on the interior, every element in the front of the cabin is trained on the driver. The i4 will be the first BMW sedan to showcase the new dashboard layout with the BMW Curve display featuring the next generation operating system. Preceding the i4 to market will be the iX, a progression of the design language introduced by the i3 and i8. Our designers were inspired by modern architecture and loft space design, using progressive materials sourced sustainably. The hexagonal steering wheel creates the feeling of additional space. The iX is technologically very sophisticated. In fact, it is the most intelligent vehicle that BMW has ever produced. The window into this advanced technology is the new curved display, which appears to float within the dashboard. At more than 27 inches of total size, this is the largest screen ever offered by BMW. Progression has also been achieved by combining elements. For example, the wooden center console incorporates micro switches, and the sleek glass controller has touch functionality. We call those functions that don't immediately meet the eye shy tech. The tech is there, but not in your face. Our designers explain the interior of the iX to be an extension of taking your personal private space into the public domain. Turning to the exterior, from the side profile, the iX looks clean and robust. It has the footprint of a BMW X5, the silhouette of an X6, and the presence of an X7. The design is clean and has class-leading aerodynamics. The number of shut lines is reduced, like the door handles that are completely integrated into the body side. And the slim new headlights and taillights are intended to be signatures of the new BMW iX. It will offer an impressive all-electric estimated range of 475 kilometers. So with all this, we believe the iX is much more than a new electric vehicle. It is showing how we aim to make mobility more sustainable, more connected, but also easier to use and definitely much more human. Shifting gears, let's have a look at some models that will debut earlier in 2021. On the next stop of our virtual auto show, we take the top down. Continuing a 35-year legacy, the 4 Series Cabriolet enters its 6th generation and delivers a contemporary take on the original concept. Superior performance capabilities come from both power improvements and structural rigidity. The top model, M440, boasts 382 horsepower and will sprint 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in under 5 seconds. A new soft top design combines significant improvements in luggage capacity while saving 40% on weight versus the hard top. The new 4 Series cab arrives this spring, just in time for drop-top driving season, and is followed later this year by the cabriolet version of the M4. Now, what would an auto show be without a premiere? Ladies and gentlemen, today we have an exclusive teaser for the Canadian market. Courtesy of our partners Alpina, who have been manufacturing high-end vehicles based upon BMWs for more than 50 years. Together, BMW and Alpina have created some of the most sought-after models in both brands' history. And today, I am thrilled to confirm the next Alpina model to launch will be the first ever BMW Alpina B8 Grand Coupe. This flagship, engineered from the BMW 8 Series, will be coming to the Canadian market later this year, offering unique Alpina product substance, including horsepower north of 600. Look for full details later this spring. For the final stop on our virtual tour, we'll take a look at the most powerful and dynamic products in our portfolio. For nearly 50 years, BMW M has created a legacy in performance and motorsport. As we look to the future, the next iteration of M is showcased through the upcoming launch of the new M3 and M4. This is the first time in history these icons have been offered with all-wheel drive in the form of M xDrive, a welcome addition to the Canadian market. Also a first from BMW M are the spectacular optional M carbon bucket seats. As the fastest M3 and M4 we've ever produced, these cars will continue to raise the performance bar. We cap off the show with a look at the new ultra-high performance halo for the BMW brand. the M5 CS. Where the M division really starts to blur the lines between street car and race car. Our designers and engineers have taken the M5 competition and sharpened it in every way. Weight has been trimmed by 100 kilos, horsepower increased to an astonishing 627, and the result is this stunning limited production vehicle coming to Canada starting in March. The M5 CS will reach 100 kilometers per hour in just 3 seconds, setting the standard for BMWs of all time. The L-shaped light tubes of the BMW laser headlights illuminate yellow instead of white, bringing successful GT racing cars to mind. Seen here in BMW individual frozen deep green metallic with standard M carbon seats, the M5 CS debuts as the most powerful and fastest production BMW ever. Lastly, for car and film buffs, I'll finish with my top recommendation for BMWs in the movies. It features the celebrated E39 M5. From the BMW short film series The Hire, starring Clive Owen as the driver and Madonna as the superstar passenger on the ride of her life, it's called Star, and just like the M5, it will not disappoint. That brings to a close BMW Canada's Auto Show and a Movie, powered by Bowers & Wilkins. On behalf of BMW Canada, our network of retailers in Canada, the US, and around the world, thanks so much for tuning in. Stay safe and healthy, everyone, and bye for now.